Greetings, everybody! It's been a while since we actually did a video for the gaming channel, and mainly because we've been busy playing games. I'm actually joined here by Ferrets. Tactical, say hi.
Hello.
Ferrets actually noticed this and has actually sent it along to me, and we're going to talk about it because there's been some big changes when it comes to Evocati. To the point where Evocati is actually... Well, actually, this is your thing. Do you want to describe it? Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to?
You can. I mean, I don't mind all too much.
Alright, cool. No, so basically what it is, and this is obviously coming from Star Citizen leaks, but there have been also confirmations from other Evocati members. Evocati have been split up into strike groups, which will receive more special builds. So Evocati will still exist, but it's going to be subdivided into more groups to test as needed. So we're going to be employing a new system to test complex features and gameplay. Temporary strike groups, no, it does say temporary. Temporary strike groups will be formed based on the specific needs of individual features and those having the limited access to builds dedicated to feature being tested. Strike groups are also created to allow patterns and participating during regular Evocati for groups that are required to play in the builds. We'll pull from those who have been played the most. If we need a detailed bug report, we will grab those with the most participation in issue council. Strike groups will use temporary Discord servers and invites and will be sent via email. We hope to start using these very soon to keep an eye out. So, this to me sounds like they're trying to clamp down on leaks.
Yeah. I feel like what I feel like with the whole drama all over the Nomad is what kicked it off.
So what was the drama in the Nomad for people that might be listening that weren't aware?
Long story short is basically Star Citizen leaks was showing off the Nomad before CIG released a less than 12 hours after that. And I guess from what I heard was CIG Zyloth jumped into their live stream and told them to shut it down now, or else they were going to get the repercussions for it.
So this is the Nomad that one of the devs, from what I heard, the devs were flying around. They got DC'd, they died, whatever it may be. The ship was left floating in space. And Star Citizen leaks went up, grabbed it, was able to get inside it, and then fly it around and was showing it off to everybody. And that's where Zylo jumped in and said, knock it off, guys, because if you don't, repercussions will ensure.
Well, not exactly true. It wasn't leaks that like hijacked the ship. It was just a random people.
All right. Yeah.
But what leaks was doing was they were spawning the ship's model, and they were showing off the ship and everything. Before CIG even announced it, and I think that's what pretty much got things going with the whole change.
And we've also noticed this with like the 400i, for example. Right, yesterday there were a lot of reports about the 400i coming out. Now, full disclosure to everybody that's getting excited about the 400i, do keep in mind that we also had the Titan suits coming in, and we had information in the models being added to the builds literally 3, 6, 9 months ago. So for everybody on Reddit that's losing their shit about the 400i, it is most likely just a placeholder, but we can make a separate video about that. But I was going to say, but at the end of the day, it's like that stuff too, like them being able to go through, and we saw yesterday where they went through and they got more information regarding the Titan suits. to me, this seems like they're clamping down on the leaks that are happening, possibly for maybe even Squadron 42 coming out. Because that is going to have to be tested. So maybe they are going to go to the Evocati for that, and they want to sort of perfect their Evocati test build system in case Squadron 42 gets leaked, which we know at this current state probably would. So that's what it sounds like to me, is that they're trying to clamp down on this build system, and they say they're going to use temporary discords to do it. Like that, yeah, like, because we know that how Star Citizen Leaks gets their videos, right? They go through the Evocati reports, or they go through the actual reports on Spectrum. They go through the issue council and they download the videos from there. So that's how they get most of their videos, which is why you'll find most of the videos that Star Citizen Leaks puts out have bugs in them somewhere on the line, because it's actually a video for a bug report, and they've just copied the video and shown off the video. So maybe they're going to go through and start using this temporary Discord because they've realized that the issue council isn't secure, because people are able to download the videos and stuff like that, maybe.
The thing is with the leaks is they actually have Evocati members sending them the videos and the pictures directly, so
some of them, yeah,
they aren't going through Evocati things as much as I understand, because I'm not a Evocati, so I don't know what all that they do use, but I'm pretty sure most of it is probably sent through DMs.
I think actually a lot of it. I think a lot of it is actually Spectrum, and we've seen a lot of instances in the past where Evocati have written over the screen "FU Star Citizen Leaks" to try and, make the video unusable. Blah blah blah. That's why that was happening, was because they were just literally downloading the issue council report videos and using those. That was my understanding anyway. But regardless, this to me, like, it sounds like they're splitting groups up into specific groups, because they'll be able to monitor who gets what patch, and they'll be able to go through and obviously clamp down on who's leaking, because let's face it, if you're under Evocati and you leak, you are breaking the NDA. You, at the very least, can have your account deleted, possibly even open yourself up to litigation. So, this is stuff that it is actually a serious thing to do, that obviously at the moment CIG don't really push it, because obviously they don't want to go start suing people who are building their game and funding their game, especially the Evocati that spent lots of money. But it is something that you are actually breaking the user agreement. It is something that is actually a serious offense. So I think that's what this is mostly about, is just going through and obviously testing specific things is obviously great for them, because obviously they'll have more detailed reports and blah blah blah. But it seems like this is also mostly about being able to track down the leakers and solve that problem, because like even with a video with the Perseus, there was that sort of jab at Star Citizen Leaks. They said that we had one of our artists draw up, and it was some ship that was sort of looked like the Perseus, but it was very cartoonish. A lot of people were saying that was actually a jab at Star Citizen Leaks, because they were leaking all the information regarding the Perseus before it came out. So it's something that, and CIG have talked about leaks before. They've said that they don't necessarily like them. So it kind of makes sense. I'm surprised they haven't done something like this sooner, to be honest. And maybe this is, like I say, maybe this is coming up to a Squadron 42 thing. Obviously, they don't want that leaked. Obviously, assets in game, fine. Obviously, that can help with hype and stuff like that. We start, people were like gluing to their computers to find out when the Mercury was coming in. The gibboning for the Mercury was real. And when people heard about it hitting Evocati patch and everything like that, everybody got really excited for it. So it does obviously help with some sort of obvious, like for example, some sort of obvious hype. But when it comes to things like Squadron 42, that is going to be obviously a completely different situation because that's actually dealing with storyline and stuff like that. Anything else you want to add on this? Any other thoughts that you might have or disagreements? Or
No, I think that's about it.
Do you think this is going to help them fix the Evocati leaks, or do you think the Evocati will find some way around it, or Star Citizen leaks will find some way around it?
They always will. I feel like it's going to help, but it's not going to stop it, though. It might slow down
for a bit
the amount of the content that is coming out, and over time they will adapt, and they will always find a way to overcome.
Yeah, I could possibly see it affecting the leaks, Star Citizen leaks Discord initially, until they find some way around it. But especially if Star Citizen's going to start using temporary Discords, that means what? They're going to start changing the Discord servers every few months? Or every patch or something? Or every different patch build? That's going to really cause problems.
What I feel like is there's going to be a official Evocati's a Discord. Whenever there's going to be a session, they pick a number of Evocatis. They all join in to a room, and they will be monitored by a CIG employee. And then if there's any content that is leaked out of there, they know, okay, well, we had a group of such and such on this day, and they were testing that feature. It's probably one of these 7-8 guys then.
Yeah, I can imagine this is going to cause problems for Star Citizen leaks, but we'll have to see what happens. At the end of the day, I don't think it bodes well for them, but we'll see what happens, I suppose.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see. I mean, it's like how it's like how you would say you could try to stop a river, but it's always going to find a way around you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think this is going to make Evocati a little bit more. I don't want to say unenthusiastic, but I think it's going to stop the leaks a little bit. But we'll just have to see what happens. And 3.12. Bets on when you think it's going to go to wider PTU.
Let's look at the calendar. It's the first week of December.
Yeah.
They want to try to get it out before Christmas break. That only gives them 2.5 weeks. Would be too soon for this weekend. Probably, yeah. Well, probably sometime on next week would probably hit Wave 1.
Yeah, I'm going to say end of next week for Wave 1. And that would then give them the week after that to go to wider PTU and also go live. That would
and also another thing. There is, there might be something happening on the 17th.
Yeah. 16th, we know we get the video for the reunion part 2. Isn't it 16th?
No. Well, yeah, but something else. Back during Invictus launch week, when they sold the Tavaran light armor, Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I got this so mixed up. I thought they were going to be dropping the armor on the 17th, but I probably got that so mixed up with the video.
Well, what I was going to say was if that video is dropping on the 16th, something is happening on the 16th. Because there's no way CIG would just drop part 2 and just leave it at that. There's something else that's coming out or something else that's happening on the 16th. So maybe it'll be a Squadron 42 update. Maybe it'll be Star Citizen Live or something. Something will be happening. Something else will be happening on that day. So that'll be interesting to find out what exactly that is as well. Because let us know your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Evocati and the changes? Do you think this is obviously going to go through and stop the leaks? Do you think this will just slow it down temporarily, or at the end of the day, do you think this is not going to make any difference? Let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video. Have a great night and enjoy.